Today. It's your girl, Queen Serene. I know you all have not heard from me in a minute. Look, I'm just getting my voice back. I actually have been under the weather and I had lost my voice, you know. So I'm back. My voice is back, so I'm back. I'm here on Gold Digger, where we generate an objective, ambitious lifestyle. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Now, YouTube and Facebook got I want to say got an upgrade because Instagram got it over here popping. Look, I got my little special effects or whatever up. I guess they say, well, you could just put you some makeup on. Well, Instagram already got me some makeup on over here. Goodness. Oh, look, and I ought to erase these, put this one on here. No. But anyway, today we're going to talk about overcommitment. Because a lot of times, like I said, GOAL is an acronym, Gold Digger, here on Gold Digger, where we generate an objective, ambitious lifestyle. It's an acronym. You can go get my book at golddigger.org, GOALDIGGA.org. And I'm your accountability coach. What I help inspiring entrepreneurs conquer their fears, take control of their life, and execute their goals through goal structure. And today's topic on Testimonial Tuesday is how we tend to overcommit, okay, a lot of times, and that can hinder us a lot of times from accomplishing the goals that we set out for, okay? And what exactly do I mean when I say overcommitting? Overcommitting. Well, the definition of it would be to do more than you're capable of. So that's basically what I'm talking about. When you overcommit, you're doing more than you're capable of, and you may take on more demands that you can physically or emotionally handle. And mothers, we do a lot of that. We take on the world, don't we? And a lot of times can't handle it. And it will hinder you from getting those goals done, getting taking care of those aspirations, those dreams that we dream about because we overcommit. Okay, overcommit. So what I'm going to do today is give you some tips on not just tips, but we're going to talk about how overcommitting affects our lives, why do we overcommit, and steps to preventing us from overcommitting, and practical exercises for that we can do. Okay, those are some things, and I'm just going to give you some brief things because let's say today is November 5th. Have you voted? Do you vote? Comment, let me know. You don't have to tell me who you voted for. You know, I'm not in all the controversy. However, I voted for the first time when what was this night when Obama was president. That was that. I can't remember what year that was, but that year, if you do the calculation, that was my first time voting, and then I'm going to vote again today. All right. No, and I voted after that as well. So this will be my third time. But voting is very important. I know growing up as a Jehovah Witness, we weren't allowed to vote, and I can't even remember why it was that we didn't vote. But um, I'm utilizing my vote, and I'm going to be voting. The point is, today's election day for us to vote, and I hope you get to your destination and vote. And I soon will be doing the same when I get off of here. But anyway, all right. So let's get into the veggie. And you know what I'm going to start doing, y'all? I mean, I just if you all been following me when I was over there on Nubian Superstars Academy, which I still have that platform, but I used to stand up, play music, dance. I miss all that, y'all. I was wanting to come over here, get serious. Okay, we're structuring our goals. But I'm about to stand back up, y'all. So stay tuned for me getting in the groove again, because I'm gonna be standing up. Okay. Um. Okay. So let's get into it. Right. How overcome committing affects our life. Okay, we're going to talk about that. The time management that with our time management, it can impact the time that we have available, leading to us rushing our work, and compromising the quality of it, right? Because we put too much on our plate, and we do that a lot. We put a lot on our plate. We have to really set boundaries, right? The an example would be sacrificing sleep and family time or relaxing or relaxation due to uh, your package schedule. Sometimes we do too much and you don't get enough sleep. You have to get your rest. You have to get your rest. That's one thing that I make sure that I get. Now, if I have a project that I'm really working on, I will stay up maybe, not often, but I may stay up 2 or 3 nights in a row. But other than that, I'm getting my rest, right? But it can really impact your time management when you overcommit and put too much on your plate. Your mental and physical health, right? you know, it's stressful. It can be stressful. You got so much to do. Oh, let me get this done. I know when I was planning my event, or not even just this event, when we had the Gold Digger conference, not that one because I had plenty of time, but but at the last minute, when you're doing the last minute things the day of, that can get a little hectic. However, I was when I used to volunteer, and I still volunteer, but with other organizations, a lot of times somebody will come out up with an idea, and then we say, okay, if we work together, we can really pitch in, and we can just get it done. And it can be like a 2 week time frame, and it can get very stressful, on your mental health trying to get all that stuff done. Anxiety because you wanted to do it right, and then we didn't allow ourselves time to get it done so it can go smooth, right? So that stress and anxiety and that burnout, you can get the burnout from that mentally and physically. Just for shoot, dang it, y'all. Sorry, I didn't turn off my. Let me turn it off right now. I did not turn off my, and I need to do the other phone too. But yeah, and then it has an effect on our relationship impact, right? Less time for our family when we do that. Okay, and I'm not going to go over those other two more. Well, I'll just go over a little bit. Impact on productivity and your effectiveness. Just like what I've kind of really already said that on with the time frame and when you're rushing through the quality when I stated that. Um, and but let's go to why we overcommit. All right. We fear of missing opportunities. Boy, I tell you, and that I had a real problem with that at one time. And I mean, I still to set my boundaries now because I can be on one project and then it's something else, another opportunity will come up, and then I say, "Ooh, I can't miss it. I can't miss that opportunity. I gotta get on board with that." And then something else will come, and then I'm just like, let me get on board with that, you know. And I had to really slow down because I was putting too many activities and goals, a lot of goals on my plate because I said, okay, I can multitask. But like I said, that affects the quality, not only the stress, because I was going to get my children's books out. I'm working on my app now, and it should be done. I think December, the end of December, I have a Gold Digger app, y'all, so that we have our own platform. But that's being created right now. But I wanted to also, coincide, get my books done for my son. The his series that he has to help, get that produced and stuff. But I had to say, whoa, whoa, Kimosabe. I know balling is my hobby, but hey, I couldn't overcommit. My point is we that's one reason we say we don't want to miss out on things, and it's okay. Worrying that no will mean that we miss out, and then that it won't another opportunity won't come, another one will come, another opportunity that just like those books, they're still there written and everything. They will be, let me get done with this first, then I go to the next project. And that's what we have to do, right? We want to please people too. That's another thing. I had an issue with pleasing wanting to please everybody because it's especially when I have already committed to doing it, and then I didn't want to say, oh, even though I know it's too much for me, I had a problem with saying, you know what, wait, I know I can't do this right now. And even though I said I could, I need to change my mind. I had to restructure, the things that's going on in, and align it right in my life. And so, we can't be people pleasers. Okay. You just can't please everyone. And, we overcommit because we want to please people a lot. Ooh, they're calling me again. Uh, and lack of those boundaries. I just talked about the boundaries. And let's get into steps to prevent overcommitting. All right. We just got to evaluate our priorities. Like I was saying, knowing how much you want to put on your plate, knowing how much you can do. A lot of times that multitasking is not going to get it. It's not going to cut it. We say we can multitask, but realistically, it can be stressful and overwhelming. So what we want to do is we want to evaluate that, and let's focus on one thing, complete that one thing, and go on to the next one. And that's setting those boundaries of saying no. We have to learn to say no. Okay. We have to say no. um, Practice setting limits. We have to set those limits, guys. Um, Decline those tasks. We have to, and even if you got to practice saying no, and I feel so proud of myself because it at times it was hard for me to say no to my children as well, right? And I've been saying no a lot, and I've been patting myself on the back because I tell them we can't always be the one to save everybody out. We want to save and help, and I know we're here to support, but I still can support you, but I'm supporting you on doing it your own, getting through it like I had to do it, right? Getting through it. And, of course, if you fall, I can hold your hand, walk you through it, okay? But we have to learn to say no, my point is, even if it's with your family members, right? We got to learn to say and start with them. Especially if you're in business, you can start with your family members saying no. But, we typically just want to do that, right? Use time management techniques. Okay, I teach time management in my workshops. I have the workshops every quarter, and next year I'll be doing them. And every quarter is every season, so every 3 months. But next year I am committing to see overcommitting. Am I overcommitting? No, but I'm committing to doing it once a month, the first Saturday of the month. That's my goal. Don't hold me to that. But the first Saturday of each month, I'm looking for a place to have it in person, that I can um, repeatedly schedule that for the first Saturday of each month. Only because in my workshops, I also teach you how to utilize my planner, my Goal Digger planner, which is very extensive. It's a four season book. It's not just one year. I do it by quarters, every 12 weeks, and that's how we structure our goals as well. But yeah, and the next thing, so time blocking. My point is time blocking. I teach you how to time block. On those, and I have that in my planner as well. The time blocking schedule, and that will help you with that because we have to time block. Tips for time blocking out the specific commitments. And, time block your emails, checking your emails. I have I'm checking. I have a daily routine, and a nightly routine that I won't say I live by it, but I utilize and use it. I use it as a tool to keep me on track on the things that I have going on, and I also use it to make sure that I implement the things that are important in especially relating to my goals. I implement the things that I need to get done because sometimes we are days will go by, and you won't have anything done. That just keeps me on track for being that expert, being the expert in setting and executing goals, right? And so I teach you that as well. And what we do, just a little side note, on every Sunday, we have an accountability call at 8 a.m. Central Time. Every Sunday, I put the link in my Facebook group, the Telegram, and the Telegram and the Discord app. I know it's a Discord, the WhatsApp, the Telegram, the Facebook. I think I do have it on my Instagram page as well. but that's where you can find the link that I put in there each week for, and it's the same link. So if you get it, we did change it, and I need to. Matter of fact, I need to redo it. No wonder it was kind of low last week, but I need to re-put the new link because I got some new phones. But that's another thing. Let me quit rambling on. Okay, let's get back to the veggie. We got to delegate and outsource when possible. I had a I did a live about outsourcing and the different things that you can possibly outsource. There's a lot of different things that we can outsource. Um, it may take a look, cost a little money, but that can save up some of your time. As a matter of fact, I teach that in my class, the outsourcing part with time management. Okay. Um, Regularly review your schedule and your commitments. Um, what helps you is when before you go to bed at night, because you're scheduling on that accountability call. That's when we're scheduling our week, planning our life, but you still need to look at it each day and each night. Every night you go to bed, you want to just review what you got going on the next day, even pick out your clothes if necessary. Just get, the few things that you can do just to start your day at night, that you can plan and prepare yourself for the next day. That's really going to help you. And What else I was gonna say? It just slipped my mind. But schedule, check it at night and check it in the morning. That's the main thing. Okay, and then set a time each week or month to evaluate what's on your plate. And that's mainly what we do on Sundays, right? We do that every Sunday. Okay. All right. And finally, the exercises, self reflection worksheet. Okay. Questions to identify areas where overcommitting happens. So you can have just a self-reflection. That's something, a template or something I can put in place and put on in the files in the Facebook group. I don't know if it has it in Instagram, but I can add it to the file so we can do that could be something that I can have for you all. um, but a commitment log, track all your commitments. When someone asks you to do something, like my daughter wanted me to take her to go get her car back in Atlanta, right? So, but I had to check. Is her car is ready? It was in the shop, car ready now. But I had to check my schedule, and my schedule, according to that schedule, according to my commitments, I couldn't do it till the next week, right? So that type of thing. So you got to check your list, and just to be sure before you put anything on your plate, right? And like I said, that's saying no practice session, role play exercise saying no. That makes me silly, but I mean, it helped me. It helped me, even venting with someone, to practice with them and say, hey, I'm learning how to say no. Can I start with you? You know, that type of thing, right? But everybody's gonna start coming in here. Hold on, babe. Yep. So that is my cue. My grandchildren are coming in, so that is my cue to end it. Uh, And in conclusion, just to recap, we're going to do a quick little recap. Um, we talked about how overcoming or overcommitting affects your life with the time management, the mental, how it affects your time, how it affects your mental state, your relationship, the impact on your productivity. Um, we talked about why we overcommit. Um, because we being people pleasers and fear of missing out, lack of boundaries, things like that. The steps, we went over steps to prevent overcommitting, which we need to set that boundaries. We need to evaluate our priorities and our goals. We need to use that time management and also outsource, right? And then finally, the practical exercises for you to do to help you to not overcommit. Having that self reflection worksheet, commitment log, keeping up with the things you have to do. Practice saying no. Okay. All right. So again, it's your girl Queen Serene here on Gold Digger, where we generate an objective, ambitious lifestyle. And y'all want to say bye to the cameras? Bye. They can't see you over here. But anyway, come over here this way and say peace. Peace. And we're out. Peace. Peace. Let's see. I don't think okay, end. Okay. Ooh, where is the end on this? Peace. Okay. You said peace. 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 That's how you gotta say it. Okay. All right. We have ended.